Hey y'all, it's been a while since I filmed a video. Just did a 56K 35-mile trail run event, so had that 75-mile weeks leading up to it, 4 hours and 45-minute long runs. So I'm just getting back into some interesting training. Been doing a lot of easy running to ease back, but today I had hills, so this is my view behind me at the top of the hill. Just finished. Did 5 times short hill repeats, which are 60 to 75 seconds at between around a 5K pace, and then I did 5 times long hill repeats, which are 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes up a longer hill, between 10K and half marathon pace. Interesting with hills is it's sometimes a problem to pace hill repeats because sometimes your heart rate doesn't spike until you're halfway up the hill, so you can't really go by heart rate effort or your heart monitor. Also harder to do in the summertime and the late spring when heart rate's not really accurate. And it's not always easy to do hill repeats by pace, because you can't go your 5K pace going straight up a hill, because that doesn't really work out. So for hills, I either usually tell people to go by perceived effort, what it would feel like in a 5K race, or what it would feel somewhere between your 10K and your half marathon pace. For me, or those that are more a little into tech, I find the best gauge for me is to use running power. People from cycling would be familiar with that, or anybody that runs with like a Stride foot pod or native running power in a lot of watches these days. Sometimes power is good to use as a gauge for hill repeats, because unlike heart rate, that takes a while to get your heart rate where you can measure it, because there's a delay in heart rate. Power, there is no delay, so you can feel what power you're going at right away the second you start going up the hill. And also better than pace, as I said before, because pace isn't accurate to gauge an effort going up a hill. But power, right away your running power. So if you're practiced by using power and you have a well-defined power duration curve, to get to your 5K effort, all you do is go to your power curve, and around the time that you usually run a 5K. So suppose you run a 20-minute 5K, you go to your power curve and see what your projected power is for a 20-minute effort, and you take that power, and that's the power you run by on your watch going at 5K efforts. Same thing for power for a 10K or half marathon effort. You would go to your power curve where it would be if you ran a good 10K, then you go to your power curve where you would run a pretty good half marathon, and then go right between those. Take a note of that power projection, and then you run your hill repeats at that power, which should feel like an effort somewhere between a 10K and a half marathon effort. Or just go by effort. Either way, get in the reps, have fun, kill those hill repeats. Still one of my favorite sessions. People think I'm crazy, but love hill repeats. Anyway, take care.